I was just about to show you Diglett and she just left the building. Just kidding. She's in here, but she just hid again. She was out on her plant. I was going to show you our Kenyan sand boa. She's a baby albino Kenyan sand boa. I am in here doing my rounds. We usually go ahead and switch off the day lamps and then turn on the CHEs around 7 or 8. And then the CHE stays on all night. And if you don't know what a CHE is, it stands for ceramic heat emitter. And it's basically just a bulb that emits heat and no light. And we use that at night to maintain temperatures within the tanks because we have an under tank heater with a heat mat that's hooked up to our thermostat, and then we do the 12-hour day and night cycle with our day lamp, which is currently on, and then the CHE goes on at night so that the light can go off. And that's so that the reptiles have a natural day and night cycle like they would in the wild. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my rounds. Here's Eden saying hello. She's our dwarf purple albino reticulated python. She's just over 6 months old. We think she's getting ready to shed again, so we're kind of waiting around on that. We have a chart that we keep on our refrigerator, and we keep track of feedings and we keep track of shed cycles, and that really helps us because when you have quite a few snakes, like we have 15 at the moment, it's so good to chart things like that because you never have to, reach in the back of your brain and remember this stuff because it's written down. But this is her. We got her from Reach Out Reptiles. I'm sure you've heard of Reach Out Reptiles. Highly recommend if you're looking for a super dwarf or a dwarf reticulated python. We absolutely love her and we can't wait for her to grow up and get really big one day. She could top out at about 12 feet, so she's probably going to end up being between 10 and 12 feet, and we're very, very excited to watch her grow. She's probably still hungry a little bit. We fed them Sunday, but we've noticed that a lot of our boas and retics have that, like, hey, if you gave me something else, I would eat it attitude a few days after they actually eat. So she's probably still thinking about food, and like I've said before in other videos, retics are one of those snakes that have a really, really high food drive or a good food response. You can say either phrase, but they, a lot of times when you approach the enclosure, just have food on the brain, and you can see her pupils dilating too. That's another sign that she's alert and she's honing in on something that she thinks might be food. A physical sign that you can kind of look for when their pupils dilate like that, they are on a mission. You can see I just turned her light off and then I turned her CHA on. She is coming out. This is what a lot of snakes that are nocturnal do. As soon as you cut that light out, they're ready to come out and hunt and move around, and this is like prime time for snakes that are nocturnal. And that's why a lot of times, we will go ahead and we will turn things off between 7 and 8 p.m. because a lot of times we're still down here. We love getting to witness them come out and enjoy themselves and just like hang out. I'm sure you've seen Miss Harley before. She is our hypoharlequin boa constrictor. She is going to be 2 years old in April, so she is definitely putting on some size, and I had her out earlier today, so I was handling her earlier. And she is just such a beautiful snake. She's literally like a pink boa constrictor. And then her diamond patterns or her saddles down the back, they're like a burgundy color. It's amazing. This is Ripley, our super dwarf Anery Motley tiger that we got from Reach Out Reptiles also when we purchased Eden. He is absolutely one of our favorite snakes we have. We really, really enjoy him, and we can't wait to see what he looks like when he grows up. Also, he's going to top out between 7 and 9 feet just about. And you've all seen Ka. He is our beautiful male jungle boa constrictor. He is so amazing. He is growing so well. His birthday is April 20th, so he is definitely getting close to being a year old. He's getting a little bit thick back here. You can definitely tell he's been doing some good growing, so we're very excited. We're very excited to see what he ends up looking like as a big boy. Obviously, you've seen this guy before too. This is Ra. He is our male sharp albino boa constrictor. He is a beautiful snake, and he is growing like a weed too. He was one of the smallest boa constrictors that we got not long ago. He was one of the youngest that we got, and he is just amazing. His colors are wonderful. He is one of the ones out of all of our boas that is more of a I'm gonna bite first and ask later kind of snake. That's just because he has a really good food response, and anytime something enters his enclosure or moves around in front of his enclosure, he's going to think something's there for him to eat. So that's something to be mindful of, is that you will notice a lot of your different snakes, even though they might be the same type of snake. Like we have 4 boa constrictors, but he's the one out of all the boas that has a little bit more of a tendency to strike first, ask questions later. You can see with Ra, as soon as I turn his light off, just like with Eden, he is out and about. He is ready to go. He thinks he's going to get something else to eat again. Wouldn't that be great? I'm sure that would be all of their lucky day if that happened. But unfortunately, they've got to wait till Sunday again. When it comes to the boas, last but not least, this is Medusa. She is our IMG boa constrictor, and she is 66% het sharp albino, and that's why one day we will be pairing her with Ra, who is our male sharp albino that I just showed you. She is such a beautiful snake, and every time she sheds, she gets darker and darker and darker due to that increased melanin gene, and one day she will be just about jet black, and you will really only be able to see iridescence and maybe a little bit of pattern left. Coming into the snake room upstairs, I wanted to show you what, if you're following our Instagram, you've seen this. My husband and I went and picked up this brand new Exoterra reptile incubator. Never been used, has everything with it, the instructions and everything. Got a great deal on it. Was about 30 minutes away, the drive. We met this awesome guy that had this and bought it from him, and we definitely love that we found this, because we have been meaning to get a little incubator like this. I'm gonna say hey to Pumpkin. She's got to get a bath today because she is getting ready to shed again. And I want to go ahead and give her a little bath. You can tell, I think, what do you guys think? I think she's already bigger. She's been with us for about a week, and I think she's already bigger than she was when we got her. She's growing like a little weed. Come on, girl. She's like, no, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Here it is. Look who's come out to play. It's Sulian. He's getting so big, you guys. Look at him. Getting some good size on him. He's 2 years old now. He is such an amazing snake. I'll grab him for you right quick. He has such a great personality. He's one of the ones I love to let people hold when they come over. Because he just is so laid back. He's just really gentle. I would let a child hold this one. He's amazing. And here's Calypso. She comes right out, guys. I don't even have to pick her up. She loves to come out. Down here so you can kind of see her a little bit better. Beautiful natural coloration on her. She's our double het. Double het for Orange Ghost and Clown. She's such a sweet snake, you guys. This is another one that I would let anybody hold when they came over. She's just amazing. Her temperament, fantastic. Let's see. Oh, there she is. There's our big girl, Zahara. Hey, Zahara. You ready to come out? Here she is. Look at that pretty girl. Got some good size on her now. She's 2 years old. 2-year-old girl. She's a little bit shy at first when we got her, but she's really, really good now with being around people. It can be a little bit skittish, but it's not bad at all. Time to put you back, huh? And here's big old Priya. Lesser Cinnamon. She's got really pretty blue eyes. I don't know if you can tell. She's looking really good as usual. Baby Soul. She got her little live mouse the other day. She's really picky. She's our picky eater, so she gets live every week. Our super pastel desert ghost. So she's kind of chilling, halfway in her hide, halfway out of her hide. I have Leo, he's going through a shed cycle. You see how dull he looks right now? You don't even have to see his face to know that he's in blue. So in a few days, he'll end up shedding. This will be his second shed with us. Like I said, we keep track of the sheds and everything with our calendar. And we have another snake in this rack that is also going through a shed. I'm going to show you her next. That's Nala. So here's Nala. And the other day you saw her eyes were clouded over. They were blue. That actually disappears right before they actually do shed. So when they go into blue, that's when their eyes are going to be clouded over, but they're going to clear up right before they shed. So they don't turn milky blue and stay milky blue until they shed. You're going to have like a moment right before they actually shed where their eyes are going to go back normal. And so you might go, oh, are they not going to shed? What's going on? No, it's completely normal. Their eyes go back clear right before they actually shed. But going into blue, their eyes turning that milky color is your sign that they are going to shed. They're going into a shed cycle. There's Lucian Gray back here, Blue-Eyed Lucy. He is going into a shed. He's under his little paper towel and his warm hide, so I'm not going to bother him. Showing you all of our snakes in one video, guys. I took some of them out for you and got to show you some of the ones downstairs because I know I always come film up here and mainly show you the ball pythons, but we've got 15 and probably we'll have more later, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so I've got Pumpkin out right here. You can see her color's a little bit better, but she's looking a little bit dull down her back because she's gonna shed soon. You can see her little legs are clouded over. We're gonna give her a little bath. We're gonna give her a baby bearded dragon bath. How fun is that? She's so sweet. I love her. I've got my temp gun, and that's what I use to kind of check the temps in here. Make sure that it's right for her. You also want to do that with snakes too. You want to make sure that your temperature is good for your snakes. And snakes will have a slightly lower water temperature than a bearded dragon. Something that normally basks in higher temperatures. You can put something in here like this to let them kind of sit on if they want to. A little water on her face. So cute. She's about to she wants to get out. Oh, she's like, can I get out, please? I don't want to stay in here. Girl, you gotta soak. You gotta get that number off of me. Yeah, I'm really orange. I'm really, really, really orange. It says, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at magic_city_morphs. You'll be seeing more of me if you follow us. Isn't that right? I don't really think she's wanting to be in this bath, but you know what I mean. Thanks for watching, guys. This is just another night at our house, you know, doing what we do. Obviously, we're not deep into breeding or anything yet, but you know, I like to let y'all see some of the care and routines and things that we go through with these animals because we just enjoy having these animals. We enjoy taking care of them, sharing knowledge, awareness, and it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys, if you're not already into reptiles, I hope that you have decided to get into reptiles after seeing some of our stuff. And if you just got a new reptile for Christmas, let us know what it is down in the comments and let us know if it is your first reptile. And for all of you keepers out there, what was your very first reptile? My very first reptile was a bearded dragon. So like I said in the last video, I had one back when I was in college. Very first reptile got me into all this craziness and she's ready to get out. She's ready to get out, you guys, but I gotta let her be in here for a little bit longer, but she's like, no, I don't want to stay in here. But yeah, let us know in the comments, what was your first reptile? We'll hope you're having a good week, and we will see you next time.
Look at Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Hey, sweet girl.